Hi, my name is Elli. I'm a long-distance hiker and backpacker. Enjoying a cup of coffee with a view is my absolute happy place. And this is Otto, an adopted stray dog, crisps lover, and the best hiking companion. Come join us as we explore the great outdoors, one trail at a time. Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Otto and I made our way to Fort William in the Scottish Highlands and we're just about to set off on a new long-distance trail, an unofficial long-distance trail, the East Highland Way. I'm really excited. As you can see, the weather is perfect, a bit cloudy but very mild today, and yeah, I'm going to get a coffee and then we'll start walking and I tell you a bit more about the trail, so let's go! Ooh, look at that! This just screams my name! Yay! Time for a coffee! I got my coffee and we made it out of Fort William and away from the road. So I feel like the hike can really start now. Over the next six and a half days, Otto and I are going to walk the East Highland Way that crosses the Highlands, like the eastern part of the Highlands, and runs from Fort William to Aviemore, which is also the direction that we're walking it in. Obviously you can also do it the other way around. It's 82 miles long, 134 kilometers. And from what I saw on the map, it should be an easier trail. There's not that much elevation, I think only about 1800 meters over 80 miles. And I think for most of the time it's on quite good path as well, like forestry tracks probably quite a bit and footpath. I'm really excited to do it. I want to wild camp as much as possible, which is I think also necessary if you're walking the trail, because there's not much in the way of accommodation, campsites, shops. So I think I'm going to carry my food for a couple of days and wild camp basically every night. I think I'm going to go to a B&B in the middle to have a shower after a couple of days, and there are also two bothies on the route. I'm really excited what it's going to be like. Obviously most of you probably know or already have walked the West Highland Way, which is very popular, very iconic, but I've had so many people recommending the East Highland Way. You're probably wondering now about my backpack, because as I said, I have to carry food for a couple of days and obviously all my gear, but this seems very, very small. And that's because it's Easter Sunday today, and yeah, I don't know, I thought I just wanted to give Otto and myself a bit of an easier day, a very easy day. So I left my gear in my van in Fort William, where I'm going to leave it for the time while we're on trail. This wasn't planned. I just realized quite spontaneously that the first stage, like probably most people would walk it, ends more or less around the Speenbridge area, and there is a train station there, so it's really easy. It's only about 10 or 12 minutes on the train to get from Speenbridge to Fort William. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm just walking with a day pack now, walking to Speenbridge, which is about 11 miles I think, and then later in the afternoon taking the train back to Fort William, sleep in the van tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to go back to Speenbridge with my full pack and everything, and then walk on from there. This is such a nice change, just doing this little Sunday walk, starting a new trail. As you can see, the weather is just perfect for walking. It's really, really mild. I'm so excited for what's to come, so let's go! it's just the most beautiful day. It's so mild and yeah, nice in the sunshine. And the first couple of kilometers was through a beautiful wooded area with all the trees finally getting like fresh leaves, and yeah, it's just very beautiful and peaceful. The landscape's opening up a little bit, and even though you can still hear the road down there, quite a busy road, but it's still nice. There's still some pretty nice views, and it's nice to be on a good path, walking through the woodlands. Ooh, look at that. This is the Nevis range over there. Beautiful. Look at this view. This is so cool. This is the Nevis range over there, and there's still a bit of snow on the higher Munros. Oh, this looks so cool. Yeah. Wow, this is such a perfect day. It's the perfect temperature for hiking. Not too warm, a little bit of a breeze. Oh, this is really a really nice day, and the woodlands, they smell so good, like the pine needles. And so far the trail hasn't been like spectacular in the sense of I saw something that I never saw before, but still this is pretty nice now. The view's opening up, getting away from the road. Perfect. This is very beautiful. We have completed 10 miles, and now we're going to drop down to Speenbridge, which is down there, to go to the train station. It's been a really enjoyable walk. Really looking forward to a coffee and some rest in the van tonight. And yeah, so far so good. Good morning. Good morning everyone. On day 2 on the East Highland Way. It's pretty early, it's only 8 o'clock now. Otto and I took the first train this morning back to Speenbridge, where we stopped yesterday. We had a really nice, relaxing evening night in the van. I finished some work, and now we're rested and ready to tackle this next section on the East Highland Way. We're just leaving Speenbridge. I'm really excited. Look at that. This is the River Speen that we're going to walk along for the next days, I think, if I saw it correctly on the map. And yeah, as you can see, I have my full pack now with almost 4 days worth of food. Really happy to be out hiking. Really excited to hopefully find a beautiful wild camp spot later, and let's go! Wow, look at that. This really shows how dry it's been these past 2.5 weeks. Look at that. Not a lot of water in there. Oh, the first East Highland Way marker that we came across so far. Cool. In hindsight, I actually think it was a really good idea to go back to Fort William yesterday and sleep in the van, because for the first couple of miles on today's stretch it would have been a bit harder to find something to wild camp. I mean, obviously you can always find something, but it would have been quite the challenge, I think, to find a really nice spot, because it was either like fenced off or farmland or wooded areas or boggy areas or like right next to the road, basically in the passing places almost. Oh, cute! Oh, so cute! We have made it to our first village for today, which is Achluachach. That's not the right pronunciation, I'm sure. So sorry about that. I don't think there is anything. There's a hotel and a hostel, but I don't know if they're open because it's still quite early. It's only 10:30 in the morning, so probably not. But there's also an old church that apparently is very cute, that I just want to check out. It's a little bit off trail, about half a mile, but yeah, I think I'm just going there, and then I think we're about halfway into today's stretch already. This is the church, and I think a great spot for a little break. Look at that. I even brought a cheese stick. Really nice view over the Nevis Range over there. 11 kilometers down, and we just had a bit of a longer break up by the church, which was really cute, and great views over the valley, and yeah, really nice. And now I think we're going to walk another 8 to 9 kilometers maybe. I want to aim for around 20 today, not overdo it for Otto, especially if it's going to rain in the afternoon. I want to if possible set up the tent before that and just have some time of rest, a bit of time to read a book, because our last hikes have been a bit harder with longer days. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to just having an easier day, having a coffee, just looking out to nature, enjoying wild camping, reading a book, and yeah, all those things. Oh, look at that! There's a teeny tiny lamb up there. Oh, it's so young, it's so cute. Yeah. Woo. We have finally left the farmland behind and are heading into a wooded area now, which is great because Otto can be a bit off the lead now. There have been a lot of sheep around and even a couple of cattle as well this morning, so he was on the lead for most of the time, but now he can run free a little bit. I think there's some rain coming from over there. It's a bit hazy and grey, but still, this is a really nice view. Cool. It's only 2 p.m. and we haven't walked 20 kilometers yet, but look at that. I think this spot is way too beautiful to walk past it. So I think I'm going to check for ticks and then set up the tent up there, overlooking the loch and the mountain behind there. Ooh, I'm not the first one using this spot, but look at that. This is just gorgeous. This is so beautiful. Wow. Yep, I think this is going to be our spot for tonight. This is so cool. I can even hear the cuckoo in the tree somewhere. I'm all set up and look at this. Isn't this just a beautiful spot to wild camp? It's so beautiful, and yeah, I'm just going to enjoy a beautiful afternoon. It's still very early, it's only 2:30. But yeah, this will be perfect just to rest a little bit, enjoy nature, listen to the cuckoo in the trees, just spend some quality time outside, just looking out to the mountains. And yeah, this is the perfect day. The rain is just starting, but I made a coffee and I'm going to have a cookie, and this is so nice. There's nothing more comfy than being in a tent when it's raining, being all cozy and dry. It's just nice hearing the raindrops on the tent, and it's still a bit drizzly, but the heavy rain has stopped for now. It's quite cold, but I have all my winter gear with me, so yeah, it's not too bad. It should be okay. We spent a couple of hours just resting. I read a little bit, took some notes from the trail and from another trail that we did before, that I didn't get around to do before, and I started editing a bit. I have to be a bit mindful about my power electronics situation, because I'm only going to be able to recharge my power bank 2 days from now, probably in Laggan. There's a cafe there that I hope is open. It should be open, but yeah, that's my only option for the next couple of days, because the trail is very remote, not really remote, because I could see the road, a bigger road in the distance, and sometimes you can hear the cars, and there's the rail line going by that goes over Loch Laggan as well. So it doesn't feel very remote, like you're far away from civilization, but there isn't really anything. For example, for today there are a couple of houses and farms and yeah, roads, as I said, but no cafes, no accommodation options, and that will be the same for tomorrow and the day after, at least half the day after as well. Otto had a really good rest, and now he just had his dinner, and I'm going to make my dinner now. It's been a really nice day. The trail so far is not spectacular, in the sense of you're seeing things that you have never seen before. It's a bit similar to the Rob Roy Way in my experience, I think. It's not these iconic, spectacular mountain views, but that's not a bad thing, because obviously not every trail can be 10 out of 10. Not every trail is the same. Obviously there are differences in how challenging it is, how easy it is to walk, to wild camp, etc. So this isn't a bad thing. Every trail has its place and its own magic and great scenery and everything. I really enjoyed the walk today. It's been quite a bit of farmland in the morning, but it was really nice walking along the River Speen, and then heading up into wooded areas, having these open views, and then finding the spot to wild camp has just been perfect. It's such a beautiful spot, and yeah, so far so good. This is my dinner tonight. Instant pasta, dehydrated veggies, jackfruit, and dehydrated tomato sauce. I actually have a cup of soup to add if it's not tomatoey enough. I brought a little packet of crisps. It's not even like real crisps, but my newest obsession. A like combo mix with like different like pretzel kind of things in funny shapes like this one, my newest obsession, and Otto likes them too. And this is it for day 2 on the East Highland Way. We'll finish that and then go to bed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night!
Good morning, everyone! I haven't opened the tent yet, but look at that, the sun is here.
Close your eyes. Get some rest.
Ah, look at that. Such a nice morning.
Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down.
Time for breakfast.
Calm your soul. Hold my hand. Don't let go. I understand. I know it hurts. It wasn't fair.
It's 8:15. I'm all packed up, and as always, leaving no trace behind whatsoever, except for this little patch of like dry grass. So let's go, day 3 on the East Highland Way.
The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out.
This has been such a beautiful place to wild camp, just having these views over this little loch.
We're gonna be okay.
We had such a great night. It was cold, but not too cold. And now it's really mild. The rain has stopped. Blue skies, and the air is like so crisp, a bit damp, but so fresh. It was just great lying in the tent, hearing the like tiny raindrops on the tent, listening to the birds in the trees. And it was so peaceful and quiet. It's unbelievable how much of an impact this has on you, just being out, just being like immersed in nature, not hearing anything except for the train. There's a train line not too far from here, so every, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours I heard the train go by in the distance. I just feel so rested. I had the best night's sleep, and I'm just happy. That's these moments that really like give you so much energy and that are so special. Just being in nature, being outside. Nothing better than opening up the tent in the morning, having a cup of coffee with a view over the hills, over the mountains. And I'm so happy and ready for this 3rd day on the East Highland Way. Can't wait to see what today is going to be like, so let's go! We are on a really good path on this forestry track. I think for the most part for today. And I know some people don't like them because obviously it's not as exciting as maybe a little footpath, but I actually really enjoy them, especially on a long distance hike where you want to get from A to B, and especially when I'm with Otto, because it's just way easier for him, not like boulders to climb over or jump over, and yeah, you can make some easier progress, some quicker progress. Time for a little snack. Doesn't this look so perfect? It's like open space. That's the River Speen down there. Wow, this looks so cool. Wide and open. Oh, cool. We are almost halfway into today's stretch. We've completed almost 13 kilometers, so just over 8 miles. Time for a lunch break. Look at that, we've made it to Loch Laggan, which is a very long loch. I think it goes on for over 10 kilometers. And we're going to walk along the shore. Over there would be some amazing spots to wild camp with this view. Wow, this is amazing. We have been walking along the loch, along Loch Laggan, for a couple of miles already. And if you follow the official trail, you can see it with the red line. It goes up here into this wooden area, but there's also a track, public footpath to continue along the loch, and there's also some sort of castle that you can, I don't know, you can probably not go in, but you can apparently see it from the outside, Aviemore Castle. And yeah, I think I'm going to continue along the loch because I really enjoy walking along the water, and I don't know if there will be a lot of views up there. And also I'm really interested to see the castle from the outside. And then we only have about 3.5 miles to a spot that I want to check out, which is basically at the end of the loch. This is a really nice wooded area. As you can see, all sorts of different variation of trees, really old trees as well. And once again, the weather couldn't be more perfect, honestly. It's so mild. There's a bit of a breeze sometimes, and it drizzled for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But now the sun is out again, and yeah, just a very, very nice day. Ooh, yes, it is private, but look at that. This looks cute. I mean, it looks a bit cliche or out of a film set as well, because it's made to look much older than it actually is, because this dates from the mid of the 19th century. And apparently it was used as a film set, basically how you would picture a castle. Almost at the end of Loch Laggan. I think it probably won't be too hard to find something, and then we'll call it a day. 26 kilometers down. I think this right here will be my spot. Look at this view. Wow, this is beautiful. I actually found another spot, which I think is even better. Look at this view. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm all set up. Otto already had his treat. And now I'm going to get some water from down there to filter, and then I'm going to make a coffee and have a rest. This wasn't easy. Actually getting water, even though I'm pitched right by the loch, wasn't easy because the water in the loch, there were some waves and the water was just very... There was a lot of sand in it, and I didn't want my filter to get blocked, so I walked on for a little bit, but it's definitely the sketchiest water that I've had in a little while. It's coming down from the moors, from the hills, so should be okay, but it wasn't really fast flowing, and there's a lot of little like sediments thing in it, which yeah, obviously is probably not harmful, but it's probably more in my head. But anyway, so I made sure to boil it for 2 minutes, so yeah, should all be okay. And now I have my coffee and my last cookie. This was day 3 on the East Highland Way. I actually really enjoyed this stretch today. There wasn't a lot of road walking, just I think the last 2 kilometers, but that can be avoided if you're taking the higher route, like the regular route, and not along the loch, along the castle. But apart from that, I think it was just like 400 meters of road walking this morning in the beginning, and the rest was fine. I mean, it was on forestry tracks basically all day, but there were some nice views, was easy walking, not boggy, not muddy. Yeah, really easy going, and yeah, really enjoyed this stretch a lot. And now being pitched here is really, really, really nice and so beautiful. It was a bit of a lonely day. Again, I only met one other person that was also doing the East Highland Way, but going in the other direction. But apart from that, there was no one out. A really nice walk to just be on your own, to wild camp in peace, to have all the place to yourself. Things are getting a bit fancy around here. Because usually when I'm having a coffee, I always carry these like sticks because they're easy to find everywhere, or just like other like instant coffee in a bag. But I was in a bothy last week and someone recommended these coffee bags that basically are apparently just like fresh ground coffee in some sort of, almost like in a filter, in some sort of tea bag almost. And I never had that, but I saw it in a co-op a couple of days ago and bought them to try. Wow, this smells so good already. Like obviously like real coffee. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, I'm really excited if that will change my coffee game. I mean, it's a bit heavier because like with the instant coffee you only have the like small packaging thing, whereas you have the packaging, and obviously if I take out the coffee bag, then obviously I will carry that out as well. So yeah, it's a bit heavier, but maybe it's worth it. We'll see. I actually like it. It's a lot lighter than the instant coffee, but not like as, I don't know, aggressive is not the right word, but obviously the instant coffee is like very strong, and yeah, this tastes really nice actually. It's a bit lighter and not like it's intense. It has a lot of flavor, but it's not as like heavy or a bit bitter. Oh, Otto's in a really good mood despite our long day today, but he slept for the last 3 hours and now he's ready to play. Time for dinner. Tonight I'm having couscous with dehydrated soy chunks and tomato soup, like tomato soup powder and some veggies. I can't believe how beautiful this day, like the end of this day, has been. Look at that, the sun's even out, even more than in the afternoon. It's so beautiful. And my dinner is ready too. Oh, that's a big portion. Ooh. But I'm quite hungry, it's been a long day.
Here.
We'll finish this and then it's bedtime and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night!